tunnel to the delight of this sold-out crowd as his guys get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. On second down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Here we go.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He completes it to Bryant. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A Steeler first down, Roethlisberger to Bryant. So here we go, first and 10 now.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Hurry up, let's go. All right, here we go.
Four down.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Again, it's Bell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Tight end left. Four down. Check.
On third down, here's Bell. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Set. 30. Four down.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Corner, corner.
Double
Side.
back. Hey.
Blue 30.
Four down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion. Now, last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the...
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 77 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Here we go. Wide 80. Get him, Wide 80.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo.
Jack
Tight ends on
16.
Ringo.
Side. Like 80.
We got 4. Here we go. Watch 7.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He juked him. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Run. Woo! You got him. You got him. You got him. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight
Set.
end's right.
Like 30.
4 down.
Corner.
Chest.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's Brown. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Blue 30.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
These two.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Focus.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Left.
Check three. Check three. Check three.
Corner.
Check three. Check three.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
It's easy work, and it's coming
These two.
in.
No spacing.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Double.
All
Go
day.
bounce.
All day. Big edge. Watch twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go. Black 20.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Strong left.
Now Ryan on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Ready.
I got 40.
Now Ryan on second down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, Fitzgerald to Son. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Tight end to the right. Move.
Hey. Set.
4 down, 4 down.
These two.
Check 13. Check 13.
Slot man moves right. They'll go again with Bell. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Set.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell.
Check nickel.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And now running right through him. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Set. Like 80.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Bell.
Hey, switch gears.
Set. Blue shot.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Hey, boys, we got four down.
Alert, alert! Left, left, left!
Check, 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 check.
Set.
Check, check, check.
180, Monday. Let's go, 180.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. This is Bell on the dump off. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 68 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Ryan caught on the right side by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A phrase we said a lot last year, Ryan to Jones for a Falcon first down. On first down, Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. Now they go screen, it's complete. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there, not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
We got three. Three down. Hey, fellas, we got three. Let's go.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Watch two.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Bud Dupree able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon.
Ready next time.
On second down, here's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The slot man in motion right. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
These two.
Check. Lucky.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Check 50.
Eluding the pressure right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
4 down. Set.
We got 4.
Black 30.
We got 4.
These two.
Check 99. Check 99.
Set. Black 20.
He's coming. We got
98's
double
Mike.
up.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Stays on his feet. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Escaping the pressure right. And some space here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
Easy, too. Here we go. Black 20.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Kill. Turn up.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, a 13-yard...